It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS TV3. Brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt.
Good evening, December 8th, 2023 at Red Barry Gymnasium in the Queen City of Bangor, Maine. This is WPPS TV3 bringing you Portland High School boys basketball all season long. This is Frank Myatt. Steve Schwartz is off tonight. And we'll start off with the Portland starters, starting at guard number 1, Kevin Rugabirwa. He's joined in the backcourt by fellow senior Pepito Guermagisha. In the front court, we have Drew Veyu, number 20, number 23, senior James Johnson. And in center, number 24, Jesse Kamas. For the Rams, number 2, Damon Gonzalez in the backcourt. Well, number 15, Ryan Ford. Number 22, Parker Neal. Josh Grunkmeyer, number 23. And number 30, Caden Thomas. Portland enters the season as one of the favorites in Class AA North, coming off a regional title and a heartbreaker in the state championship to South Portland. They'll be led coming out of the middle by Jesse Kamas, the Vital Trophy winner from last season, for the regional tournament MVP. And the season of high hopes kicks off right here in Bangor against an up-and-coming Bangor Rams squad. Bangor is coached by Brad Liddy, assisted by Rob Young and Kobe Rogerson. And for the Bulldogs, it's veteran coach Joe Russo, assisted by just Dan Legage on the bench tonight, and Joel Rogers as well. As Portland has left its JV players in Portland, so the varsity only bench, a shorter bench for Coach Russo tonight. And we're underway. Portland gets the first possession. Johnson with a sideline inbound. Finds Guermagisha. Bangor out in man-to-man. Guermagisha handoff to Rugabirwa. He'll cut through. Back up top to Veyu. Veyu handoff Guermagisha. Back to Rugabirwa. Drives left. Jump stop. Feeds Kamas inside. Up and in for 2. So first points of the season go to Jesse Kamas, just the way he left off last year. P. Gonsalves for Bangor. Over to Grunkmeyer. Corner 3, Ryan Ford. In and out, offensive rebound, Parker Neal. So the Rams preserve possession. And a steal by Guermagisha. He'll take it all the way, up and in for 2, and the foul. So first foul of the game will go on Bangor. Kevin Rugabirwa with a chance for a three-point play. Foul on number 2, Damian Gonsalves. And we have a violation on Portland. So 2 for Guermagisha. There's Portland showing some full court pressure. Out in man. Nice cross over Gonsalves. Dish. Up and in for 2 for Caden Thomas. Four to 2 Portland in the early going here. Rugabirwa finds Johnson top of the key. Johnson to his left. Guermagisha finds the isolation. Kamas, turnaround jumper. In and out. Veyu fighting for the rebound. He preserves possession. Fed back into Kamas. Outside. Johnson for 3. Knocks it down. Nice kick out there by Jesse Kamas. James Johnson able to step right into his shot. 7-2 Portland. 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. There's good hands by Johnson. He comes up with a steal. Lays it in for 2 and a chance for a three-point play. Foul will be on number 30, Caden Thomas. His first, Bangor's second. Johnson rolls it in for the three-point play. And Coach Libby will take a timeout, and so will we. So after 2 minutes played, it's Portland 10, Bangor 2. So here we go after the timeout. Full court man pressure from Portland. Rugabirwa backs off, and Gonzalez will bring it across. Bangor the 1-4 high look. Tough entry pass to Grunkmeyer. He gets it over to Thomas. Thomas, stripped by Rugabirwa. Rugabirwa up off the glass for two. So stealing a basket, Kevin Rugabirwa, 12-2 Portland. Gonzalez through the light pressure. Gonzalez swarmed, stolen by Kamas. Fourth turnover of the game for the Rams early going. Rugabirwa is fouled and will go to the line for two. Foul will be on number 30, Caden Thomas, his second, team's third. Of course, this is the first year of the new foul rules in high school basketball. So in years past, the bonus was enacted on the seventh foul of the half. At this point, the bonus is enacted at the fifth foul of the quarter. Fresh faces here. Number 2, Cordell Jones checks in for Portland. Number 13, Cameron Tardif for the Rams. Rugabirwa hits them both. 14-2 Portland, 5.5 to play in the first quarter. Thomas nearly comes up with it. It's Jones who takes it away. Up ahead, Germagisha, outside, Rugabirwa. Puts it on the floor to Veyu. Veyu, drive, jump stop. Loses it. Ram basketball. Grunkmeyer. Over to Ethan Bellier, who's checked into the game as well. Off the glass, in and out, rebound Veyu. Up ahead, Germagisha to Jones. Floater, no good. Ford's ball. And the first Bulldog foul of the game will be a reach on number 4, Pepito Germagisha. James Johnson re-entering the game for Portland. He'll spell Drew Veyu. It'll be Tardif to inbound under the basket. Brunkmeyer, long three. Rebound, Jones fighting for it. Ford comes up with it. 15-footer, in for two. Offensive rebound in the basket, Ryan Ford. The lead's back down to 10, 14-4 Portland. We're halfway through the first quarter here in Bangor. Germagisha swings to Johnson, back up top to Jones. Jones drives. Loses it, over to Johnson, inside, off the glass for two. So a quick 8 points for James Johnson to open the first quarter. This Portland racing out to a 12-point lead, and we'll have a kickball by Germagisha. Veyu will re-enter the game. In for Jones. Relatively tight 6-man rotation by Coach Russo here in the early going. Will be Tardif, defended by Rugabirwa. Forward up top to Neal. Neal swarmed by Kamas, and will have a reach. Jesse Kamas' first foul, second on the Bulldogs. And Portland will show 2-3 zone on the inbound. Top forward, over to Neal. Neal finds Tardif, long three. Back iron, rebound Kamas. Up ahead, Rugabirwa finds Germagisha right through his hands. So second Portland turnover. as Johnson returns for Veyu. And Jones spells Garmagisha. Cardiff backdoor cut. Dished over to Bellier, who will be fouled. Ethan Bellier will go to the line for 2. And we'll see who the foul's on. It is on number 2, Cordell Jones, his first, team's third. So 2 shots for Bellier. Bellier, a senior forward. Hits the first.
Bangor substitution, number 44, Jaden Ramos.
And number 44, Jaden Ramos, will check in for the Rams. Front iron. Ramos gets the rebound. Tight quarters inside, and they'll lose possession. 6 turnover for the Rams here. It's 16-5 Portland, 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Ruggiero to Johnson. Johnson looking for Kamas. And get it back to Ruggiero to reset. Johnson turns it over. It's Ford who came up with the steal. And here's Cardiff. Pull up. Short jumper. In and out. Ruggiero fighting for the rebound. And Bangor will come up with it. Great fight by Ramos there. And a big 3 by Bellier. Great hustle play by Jaden Ramos. And Bangor cuts the lead in half, 16-8. Coach Russo takes a timeout, and so will we. So off the timeout, 2:30 to play in the first quarter. This is Frank Myatt with Lucy Tidd on camera for WPPS TV3. Garmagisha back in the game, gets it over to Veyu, to Jones. Jones inside, dishes out, Veyu will be fouled by Ramos. Be the first foul on Jaden Ramos, 4th on the Rams. They're 1 foul away from the new bonus situation. Number 10, Lucas Legage is checked in for Portland. Lucas, the son of Bulldogs assistant coach Dan Legage. Legage steps in for a 3. No good. And the rebound comes to Ramos. Forward in the middle, drives. And we have a whistle somewhere. And there'll be a foul on Cordell Jones, his second. 4th for the Bulldogs. Ruggiero and Johnson will check in, replacing Legage and Jones. Garmagisha gets a hand on it. He'll stay Bangor basketball. Bellier. Stolen by Garmagisha. Up, lays it in. Second steal, second basket for Pepito Garmagisha. 18-8 Portland. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Bellier working on Veyu. Kicks it out. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound to Ford. Ford out to Ramos for 3. No good. Tip and a rebound by Ethan Bellier. Nice play there by Baylor to track that shot, work his way in and get the putback. Johnson to Camus, top of the key. Handoff, Garmagisha steps into a 3. Knocks it down. So second nice assist by Jesse Camus. It's led to a 3. It's 21-10 Portland with a minute to play in the first quarter. Bayou gets a hand on it. Out of bounds. It will be Baylor to inbound for the Rams. All alone, he finds number 13, Cameron Tardif for 2. Tardif just kind of snuck through that defense. Ruggiero, a baseline. Controls it, lays it off the glass for 2. 6 first quarter points for Kevin Rugabirwa. The Bulldog lead back up to 11. Camus takes it away. Up ahead, Garmagisha for 2. Johnson swarming. Baylor, pull up 3, top of the key. Smooth stroke from Ethan Baylor. With 10 seconds to play, it'll be Garmagisha playing for the last shot here. Defended by Neal, over. Rugabirwa pulls the trigger. No good. Rebound out of bounds, and that'll do it for the first quarter. So after 1, it's Portland 25, Bangor 15. We'll be back. So Bangor basketball to start the second quarter. Frank Myatt, Lucy Tidd on camera for WPPS TV3. Ethan Baylor to inbound. He's joined on the court by Cameron Tardif, Jaden Ramos, number 33, Harry Fitzpatrick, and Ryan Ford. Bulldogs countering with Issa Antonio. James Johnson. Johnson picks up a steal. And I'm not sure the officials know that ball's off. Bangor will retain. Devin Walker checking into the game as well for Portland. So it's Walker, Garmagisha, Johnson, Veyu, and Antonio. Ford all alone, using the basket as an extra little defender there. Nice heads-up play by Ryan Ford to lay it in for the Rams. Antonio. Johnson back up top to Walker. Walker, handoff to Antonio. Through the hands of Garmagisha, but he retains possession. Looked like he stepped back court, but no whistle. Johnson back up top to Antonio, no reset. Antonio to Garmagisha, trying to find Veyu inside. Antonio waves it off, Garmagisha into the paint. Back to Antonio, kick out, Veyu for 3. No good, rebound to Ramos. And we will have a foul on, I believe, Johnson. Nope, it is Walker. Devin Walker first foul. Bulldogs first of the second quarter. As we said, those fouls reset the new high school basketball rule. As Jesse Camus and Kevin Rugabirwa will replace Walker and Antonio. Tardif over to Fitzpatrick. Baylor drives left. Loses it. Out to Tardif. No good. We'll have a foul on the rebound. I believe it'll be on 33, Harry Fitzpatrick. Indication is that. Rams' first foul of the second half. Bangor sticking with man-to-man. Johnson finds Camus, double down. Camus out to Johnson. Shot fake. Kick. Veyu for 3. Knocks it down. Good ball movement there by the Bulldogs. As Drew Veyu gets on the board with his first points. The Bulldogs answer quickly with number 15, Ryan Ford. 28-19 Portland. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Number 2, Damon Gonsalves at the table, ready to check in for the Rams on the next dead ball. Garmagisha to Rugabirwa for 3. No good. Rebound. Camus puts it up, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the foul will be on Jaden Ramos, his second, Bangor's second. Camus at the line. He was named as one of the players to watch in the Portland Press Herald today. He sinks the first for his third point of the game. Of course, Camus, regional tournament MVP last season for the regional champion Bulldogs. So look for Coach Russo to lean on him to pour on the points for the team this year. Camus hits them both. 30-19 Portland. Tardif gets it over. Over to Baylor. Bulldogs will switch. Baylor. Ruggiero with the reach. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez in, and he will be fouled. I believe it'll be on Guermagisha. At least that's the way Pepito's reacting. And instead it will go on Jesse Kamas. Second foul on Jesse. Second on the Bulldogs. Foul count even so far. As Devin Walker and Cordell Jones will replace Drew Vayu and Jesse Kamas. Gonzalez to Baylor. Baylor for three. Rebound, Ford. And Walker secures the second one. Be Guermagisha to bring it over. He finds Ruggiero all alone in the corner. No good. And there'll be a foul on Johnson on the rebound with a push-off. First foul for James Johnson. Third on the Bulldogs. And Portland will show full court pressure here in man-to-man. Inbound to Gonzalez. Defended by Guermagisha. Gets it over. Baylor looking inside to Ford. Skip pass stolen by Ruggiero. Ruggiero, nice find to Cordell Jones, in and out. Guermagisha back to Ruggiero, 15-footer, knocks it down. More excellent ball movement from the Bulldogs as they open the lead to 32-19. Ford drives, loses it. Fitzpatrick for three. Rebound Guermagisha, and here we go. Finds Jones in the corner. Jones skip pass, Ruggiero. Back to Jones for three. No good, rebound Ruggiero, but he'll be called for the foul over the back. First foul on Kevin Ruggiero, fourth team foul on the Bulldogs. So with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to play, Portland one foul away from that new bonus situation.
Bangor substitution number 23, Josh Funkemeyer.
Cameron Tardif defended by Kevin Ruggiero. Tardif gets it over. Baylor to the corner, trying to find Ford. Deflected out. Looked like it was out off Portland, and it was. So it'll be Bangor basketball as number 10, Lucas Legage, checks back in for the Bulldogs. And it'll be a backcourt. It will not be backcourt. I'm going to say it was tipped. Gonzalez through Ford's hands, and either way, it'll be the 10th turnover of the night for the Rams. (32-19), 3:45 to play in the first half. As Ruggiero gets past Gonzalez. Correction, Guermagisha finds Ruggiero in the corner. Legage up top, all alone, puts it on the floor. Over to Guermagisha. Guermagisha to Jones. Jones to Ruggiero. Dish, Guermagisha inside. No good, rebound. Ruggiero off the glass for two. 10th point of the first half for Kevin Ruggiero. And a big block by Cordell Jones. Ruggiero up off the glass for two. Bangor looking to run. And we will have a travel on the Rams. Tardif commits the violation. Number 3, East Antonio. And number 5, Danny Amisi check in, replacing Guermagisha and Legage. Ruggiero kicks it. Amisi to Jones for three. Back iron. Ford with the rebound. Up ahead, deflected. Out of bounds by Antonio. So sideline inbounds for Baylor. Finds Grunkmeyer inside to Ford, and he finishes. Ruggiero to Amisi. Amisi back to Antonio, and the Dogs will reset. And Amisi will be fouled by number 44, Jaden Ramos. His third, Bangor's third.
Bangor foul for number 44, Jaden Ramos. His third. Team's third.
Will be Ruggiero to inbound on the sideline. He finds Antonio. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Ruggiero back up top to Amisi to reset. Amisi finds Antonio. Looking to get Walker in the isolation. Nearly loses possession. Ruggiero pulls the trigger, top of the key, knocks it down. Another three from Kevin Ruggiero. And a steal from Antonio. Ruggiero to Amisi. Ruggiero with a tip for two. 41-21, 90 seconds to play in the first half. Gonsalves, defended by Antonio. Back up to Baylor. Bulldogs switch. Ford on the wing. Drive, steps out. Long two. Knocks it in. Nice jumper from number 15, Ryan Ford there. His 8th point of this first half. As the clock winds down to 60 seconds to play. Jones, up and under for two. And we have something here. Might be a delay of game warning. As LeGage checks back in for Portland. And number 15, Josh Gribben checks in for the first time. 20-point Bulldog lead, 53 seconds to play. Dogs still showing some full court pressure. Gonsalves defended by Gribben. And feeds inside, denied by Walker. Ford will be fouled by Devin Walker and go to the line for two.
Portland foul number 5, Daniel Amisi.
Correction, the foul will be on number 5, Danny Amisi. His first, Portland's 5th. Ryan Ford, the leading scorer for Bangor with 10, and look to add to his total from the charity stripe. Ford hits his first. Ryan Ford, a senior. Listed as a forward. He's played most of his time down on the block for the Rams tonight. One of two, offensive rebound, Grunkmeyer. Bangor reset, Gonsalves. Hand off to Neal. Back to the Gonsalves, inside to Ford. Ford kicks it, Grunkmeyer for three. Off the top of the backboard, rebound Amisi, and here go the Bulldogs. Amisi. No good, rebound, Jones kicks it out. LeGage pulls the trigger, in and out. Another rebound for Amisi, and it'll be off Danny Amisi. So 14 seconds to play. Portland pressuring here. 43-24 Bulldogs. Gonsalves with 6 seconds. Drives, kicks, and he'll be fouled. Wait for the indication. A couple candidates there for Portland. And it'll be on number 10, Lucas LeGage. LeGage's first foul, but the Bulldogs' 6th foul, so Bangor in the bonus. Gonsalves will be shooting 2 as part of the new foul rule, eliminated the 1-on-1 situation. Front iron from Gonsalves. 3.5 seconds to play, so look for Portland to take off with reckless abandon on a miss. May set something up for a full court play on a make. Gonsalves hits the second. It's Amisi up the sideline. 2 seconds to play. Pulls the trigger. No good. So, after 1/2 of basketball, it's Portland 43, Bangor 25. We'll bring you second half action in a moment. So as we're set to open second half action, Bulldogs with an 18-point lead, 43-25. Go over individual scoring for the Rams in the first half. Leading the way was Ryan Ford with 11 points, Ethan Baylor with 9, Caden Thomas and Cameron Tardif with 2 apiece, and Damon Gonsalves with 1. For the Bulldogs, Kevin Ruggiero by monster first half, 17 points, Pepito Gamargisha 9, James Johnson 8, Jesse Kamas 4, Drew Vayu 3, and Cordell Jones 2 for the 43. Bulldogs going with their original starters. Kamas pulls the trigger, long 3, and buries it. And Portland picking up where they left off here. Kamas with the rebound. Up ahead, Vayu off the glass for 2. Great court vision by Jesse Kamas there to look up and find Vayu. Gonsalves dishes over to Thomas. Thomas to Grunkmeyer. Grunkmeyer puts it on the floor, jump stop. Back over to Thomas for 2. Vayu up top, puts it on the floor, jump stop. No good. Bangor rebound, Thomas. Rams look to run. Ford, long 3, no good, rebound Johnson. And now it's the Bulldogs' turn to open up. Ruggiero drives left, kicks, Kamas. Back to Gamargisha, Johnson for 3, and buries it. James Johnson enters double figures with 11. Gonsalves, no good, rebound Johnson. Up ahead, Vayu. Off the glass for 2. Drew Vayu with a couple breakaway layups. As Portland opens the lead up to 27-53. Grunkmeyer, defended by Vayu. Back over Baylor for 3. Can't get the roll. Rebound Jesse Kamas. Ruggiero in the corner. Skip pass. Vayu steps into a shot, and he hits a 3. 7 quick points for Drew Vayu to open the second half. It's 56-27 Bulldogs. Grunkmeyer answers with 2. Be Kamas to bring it up for Portland. Johnson, shot fake, drive. Vayu maintains possession. Back up top to Kamas. He'll find Gamargisha and the Bulldogs will reset. Vayu. Off the bounce. Jump hook, no good. Rebound Baylor. And he will be fouled, I believe, by Jesse Kamas. If it is, that'll be Jesse's 3rd. And it is. East Antonio Mook will Gage check in for the Bulldogs. Parker Neal for the Bangor Rams. Full court pressure from Portland. Antonio on Gonsalves. Gonsalves gets it over. Crossover to the block. And he will be fouled, I believe, by Antonio, but it could be Walker. And it is East Antonio's first foul. Second of the Bulldogs. So Gonzalez going to the line, shooting 2 for Bangor. 56-29 Portland, just under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. This is Frank Myatt with Lucy Tidd. Steve Schwartz off tonight for WPPS TV3. Gonzalez hits the first.
Portland substitution number 23, James Johnson.
Johnson will check in for Rugabirwa. So Walker, Veyu, Johnson, LeGage, and Antonio for the Bulldogs. Thomas, Ford, Gonzalez, Grunkmeyer, and Neal for the Rams. 2 foul shots for Gonzalez. As Antonio will bring it over. Picked up at three-quarter court by Gonzalez. Johnson pulls the trigger for 3 again. Back iron. Rebound Walker. Fighting to get it up. And Caden Thomas comes down with the rebound for Bangor. Gonzalez will be fouled again by Antonio. 2 quick fouls on East Antonio. Gonzalez back to the line for 2.
His second, team's third.
Gonzalez hits another one. 4 points for Gonzalez, all from the foul line. And he hits the second. Full court pressure from Bangor. Antonio gets it over. Feeds LeGage. LeGage with the jab step. Back off and reset. Crossover. LeGage drives. No good. Rebound to Ford, and here comes Bangor. And we'll have an offensive foul on Ryan Ford. 15th Bangor turnover. 10 of those coming in the first quarter. And Coach Russo will take a timeout, and so will we. So with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter, it's Portland 56, Bangor 33. So we're back. Here's Antonio. Gets it over. To the paint. Loses it. Ford up head to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to be close to 3 seconds. And it is. So wholesale changes for Portland. Jones, Germagisha, Rugabirwa, and Kamas replacing LeGage, Johnson, Walker, and Antonio. Portland only carrying 11 players here. There's another steal. Ford loses it, and Portland takes it back. So a trade of turnovers. Rugabirwa in the corner. Back up top, Germagisha. And back off. Looking inside to feed Camus. Camus denied. Bangor devoting a lot of defensive pressure to Jesse Camus. Cordell Jones, spin move to the paint, finds Veyu. Inside out, Germagisha, pull up from the elbow. Front rim, and Camus will be called for the push-off. Fourth foul on Jesse Camus. 4 team fouls on the Bulldogs.
Bangor substitutions, number 13, Cameron Tardif, and number 44, Ramos.
Tardif and Ramos returning for Bangor. James Johnson will do the same at the next whistle. Backside steal by Germagisha. Jones to Veyu for 3, and he sinks it. Tenth point of the second half for Drew Vane. I think that's going to be the 5th foul on Jesse Canis.
Portland foul.
The dead ball foul.
Canis. His 5th. Team's 5th.
As Portland in the penalty here. So Caden Thomas will be shooting 2. 59-33 Bulldogs. 2:30 remaining in the third period. Thomas can't get it to roll in. Thomas hits 1 of 2. 25-point Bulldog lead. Yermagisha defended by Ramos. Gets by, dishes to the corner. Jones pulls the trigger. Back iron. Johnson with the tip, no good, and the rebound falls to Ramos. Pull up 3, no good by Cameron Tardif, and that'll go off the basket support for Bulldog basketball. 33 Fitzpatrick checks in, replacing Grunkmeyer. It'll be Yermagisha bringing it over for the Bulldogs. Rugabirwa finds Veyu. Veyu off the bounce. No good. Rebound. Fitzpatrick. And here come the Rams. Rugabirwa comes up with the steal. 19th Bangor turnover. 2-6 for the Bulldogs. Baylor and Gribben check in for the Rams and Bulldogs respectively. Here comes Yermagisha. Kevin Rugabirwa. Tight defense by Tardif. Rugabirwa kicks to the corner. Gribben pulls the trigger from 3. In and out. Rebound to Jones. Back to Gribben. And Portland will reset with Rugabirwa bringing the ball up to the jump ball circle. Rugabirwa will be fouled. The foul will be on Cameron Tardif, his first. Rams second of the second half. Jones back to Johnson. Johnson finds Gribben. Gribben squares, gives it to Yermagisha. 71 seconds to play in the quarter. Johnson gets it to Jones. Jones tightly defended by Fitzpatrick. Rugabirwa, corner 3. No good. And it will be Ram basketball. Josh Gribben seemed to think that one was deflected, as he did not pursue the ball on as it rolled out of bounds. So under a minute to play. 25-point Portland lead, 59-34. Portland showing 2-3 zone. Nice ball moving and a big block by Cordell Jones. Gribben gives it right back. Baylor will be fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. That foul will be the third on Cordell Jones. Is Ethan Baylor shooting 2 with 27 seconds to play in the third quarter. Baylor hits, as will Gage and Walker replace Gribben and Rugabirwa. Front iron rolls in for Baylor. And a good opportunity for the Bulldogs to run a last shot situation against some live bullets. Entry pass to a Gage. Isn't touched. quick turnover for Portland. Their 8th. Antonio will replace Girmagisha. Will be Tardif bringing it across against the 2-3. Fitzpatrick to Baylor. Back to Fitzpatrick, fed inside of the 5-hole. Forward, outside, Baylor, 5 seconds to play. Pulls up at the free throw line and knocks it down. And we'll have an off-ball foul on 44 Ramos, his 4th. Oh, correction, it looks like just a delay game warning. Inbound, deflected, and that'll do it for the 3rd period. So after 3, it's Portland 59, Bangor 38. We'll bring you 4th quarter action in a moment. So it'll be Bangor ball to open 4th quarter action. This is Frank Myatt with Lucy Tidd on camera for WPPS TV3. It'll be Tardif going up against the Portland 2-3 zone. Antonio will gauge up top for Portland. Fed inside, Fitzpatrick out. Baylor penetrates, deflected by Walker, stolen by Jones. And Jones will be fouled. First foul of the quarter goes on number 1, Ethan Baylor, his 1st. James Johnson to inbound. He finds Issei Antonio. Antonio defended by Ramos. Finds LeGage. LeGage back to Johnson. Johnson to Issei. Antonio to Jones. Jones pulls the trigger for 3. Back iron. Rebound to Baylor. Up ahead, Fitzpatrick will be fouled from behind by number 30, Devin Walker. And that'll be his 2nd. Portland's first foul of the 4th quarter. As 4 seniors will check in for the Bulldogs: Rugabirwa, Girmagisha, Amisi, and Gribben. Ramos pulls the trigger from 3. Rebound, Girmagisha. Look to push. Capito resets. Damian Misi finds Walker. Walker, handoff to Girmagisha. Rugabirwa drives to the block. Jump stop. Off the window for 2. First second half points for Kevin Rugabirwa to go with the 17 in the first half. Walker nearly takes it away. And instead will be called for a foul. Wait for the indication. It could be on Rugabirwa or on Walker. It will be on Devin Walker, his 3rd. 2nd for the Bulldogs. 61-38 Portland. 6.5 to play in the game. Three for Tardif, in and out. Rebound, Danny Amisi. And he will be fouled. The foul will be on Ramos, 44, his 4th. Bangor's 2nd. Girmagisha to Amisi. Amisi. Baseline pass deflected out by Ramos. It'll be a Bulldog inbound under the basket. LeGage goes to the table to check in. He'll replace Gribben. Rugabirwa inbounds to LeGage. To Amisi. Portland reverses the ball. Girmagisha to Rugabirwa. Walker at the top of the key. Hand off to Girmagisha. Had Gage wide open in the corner, missed him. And the rebound goes to Ford. Gage, nice hands play there. And they're going to say it'll stay Bangor ball. Damon Gonsalves checks back in for Bangor, replacing Harry Fitzpatrick. Baylor inbounds to Tardif, back to Baylor. Baylor drive, pull up from the baseline for two. 15 points for Ethan Baylor. Cuts the lead to 21. And we'll have a Bangor foul.
Bangor foul number 13.
Number 13, Tardif, his second. Bangor's third in the fourth quarter. Amisi to inbound. Jeremy Gisha to Gage. Gage shot fake. Back to the jump ball circle, Rugabirwa. Drives to the paint, kicks. Amisi pulls the trigger from three. Danny Amisi knocks it down. 64-40 Bulldogs. 5 minutes to play in the contest. Inside Ford will be fouled. Will be fourth foul on number 30, Devin Walker. Third foul on the Bulldogs in the quarter. Jones Antonio. Check in. Drew Vayu set to enter on the next dead ball. Offensive foul. 22nd turnover on Bangor. That foul will go on Caden Thomas. Jones brings it over. Finds Gage in the corner. Gage pulls. Back iron. Rebound comes to Baylor. Baylor pulls. And we'll have an off-ball foul. Not sure if it will be before the shot. Well, 3 will count for Baylor. Number 15, Ford picks up his second foul. Bangor's fifth. So Portland will be shooting on the net. They will call it an off-ball foul, so East Antonio will be shooting 2 after the made 3 by Damon Gonsalves. Antonio, a junior. And we'll have more conversation from the officials. Things seem to be sorted out a little better here. (64-43) Portland. 4:25 to play in this contest. Antonio in and out. As Grunkmeyer checks back in to replace Ford. Antonio hits the second. His first varsity points. And the lead's back up to 21. Tardif and Gonsalves back and forth. Gonsalves drives to the lane. No good. Offensive rebound by Thomas. Bangor will reset. Inside 4-hole, outside. Tardif for 3. Back iron, rebound Antonio. Isa brings it across. Finds LeGage in the corner. LeGage back to Antonio. Drew Veyu, ball fake. Hand off to Amisi. Back up top, Portland will reset. Antonio drive, kick to LeGage. LeGage pulls, knocks it down. 3 points for Lucas LeGage, his first varsity points. And it's 66-43 Bulldogs. And we'll have a block on Amisi. The second foul on Danny Amisi. Ethan Baylor, Bangor's leading scorer in this contest, will go to the line shooting 2. Front rim. Josh Gribben replaces Drew Veyu. Baylor hits the second for his 19th point. Lead is at 24 for the Bulldogs. Macy to LeGage. LeGage to Gribben. Gribben over to Jones. And Jones will be fouled by Caden Thomas. That'll be the 4th foul on Thomas. Cordell Jones will be headed to the foul line, shooting 2.
Bangor foul number 30, Caden Thomas. His score.
Jones rolls the first in. Cordell, only a sophomore, transferred in from Gorham on the eve of football season. By the time that season was over, was the feature ball carrier for the regional champion Bulldogs. A fantastic athlete. Jones rolls the second in. And Walker will spell Jones. Jones checking out with 4 points, pair of big blocks, couple rebounds, and pair of steals. Baylor drives. He'll throw it away. Antonio's going to pick it up. No good. Amisi with the putback for 2 and a chance for a 3-point play. He'll be on 44, Ramos, his 5th.
Foul on number 44, Jake Ramos. His 5th.
And Ramos will bow with no points to his name, but 4 tough, hard-fought rebounds. And Amisi converts the 3-point play. 73-44 Bulldogs. 2.5 to play in the contest. And another Bangor turnover. Antonio entry pass to LeGage. LeGage back to Walker. LeGage cuts through, block, kicks it out to Amisi. Amisi finds Antonio. Antonio drive, kick. Danny Amisi steps into a 3 and sinks it. Ford will be fouled. Wait for the indication. Going to be on 3. Issa Antonio, his 3rd. Portland over the limit. And so Ryan Ford shooting 2 for Bangor. Ford 11 points and 6 rebounds in this contest. Bulldogs with 32-point lead. Ford hits the second. Antonio backing his way in, finds LeGage. LeGage puts on the floor, back to Antonio. LeGage drives, kicks. Amisi back to Gribben. To Amisi. Antonio. Bulldog bench wanted Josh Gribben to get that shot off. LeGage puts it up. Knocks it down. Another three for Lucas LeGage. It's 79-45 Bulldogs. And Bangor throws it away again. Really not much working for the Bangor Rams tonight. As the defending regional champs flexing their offensive muscle here. Walker pulls the trigger, top of the key for three and knocks it in. Devin Walker gets in on the act. It's 82-45 Portland with under a minute to play. Ford, 15-footer, in and out. Rebound Walker. And I'd imagine if Portland takes a shot, it will come from the hands of Josh Gribben. Dribble push. Walker to Gribben. LeGage, shot fake. Crossover. Jump stop, back to Antonio. Antonio has it deflected out. 16 seconds to play. 82-45 Portland. Inbound to Antonio. Defended by Ford. Antonio will be called for a travel. So Portland gets into the double digits in turnovers just with 10 seconds left here. And this will just about do it. Cardiff pulls the trigger from three. In and out. Rebound to Amisi. And Portland will dribble out the clock. So the Bulldogs win the opener by a score of 82-45. Leading scorers for the Bulldogs, Kevin Ruggiero with 19 points to go with 3 assists. Drew Veyu, 13. And James Johnson with 11 for the 3 players in double figures. Also scoring for Portland, Cordell Jones with 4, Issa Antonio with 1, Danny Amisi with 9, Luke LeGage with 6, and Devin Walker with 3. Leading the way for Bangor, 20 points from Ethan Baylor and 12 from Ryan Ford. So that's a wrap from the Queen City. Portland with the opening win, 82-45. Steve and I will bring you all the action from the Bulldogs this upcoming season. So for Frank Myatt, Steve Schwartz, who's on assignment, and Lucy Tidd saying goodnight from Bangor, where the Bulldogs move to 1-0. We'll see you at Bonnie Eagle. Good night.